Hello, this is SmilerFlips. Welcome back to another episode of
Greetings,
Skylanders.
You have awakened us from our 10,000-year slumber. We are what is left of an ancient civilization, the Arkeyan weapon masters. We understood the connection between magic and technology. We are the keepers of many secrets. We have waited for one to come, to pass our secrets to. That which you pursue is near. Are you prepared to cross the great chain of time? Good. New discoveries await you.
There we go. So this episode's going to be a little bit different to usual. We are going to do 2 levels in this episode, but not fully complete them. This is because of a glitch, which I want to make sure does not happen.
The eternal source of magic was the original source of all creations. But as we uncovered its secrets, its power could not be contained. You must prove your worth if you are to be trusted, with the energy that flows through all things magic, the Quicksilver.
Okay, we're already swapping characters. Let's use Lightning Rod.
Today's forecast.
We've not used him much. Let's swap him out. No, let's use Whirlwind. Because I think Typhoon's already higher. But I do think for the final episode, I should have all characters at the highest level. And fully upgraded. With Double Trouble being the only one that's not fully upgraded. Because it's not possible for him to be fully upgraded. Yep. This puzzle. Challenging ones are always ones where it's like items and stuff. Because when it's the items, they don't really have to have it designed so you can do it really quick. Whirlwind, if you are playing 2 players, you can actually heal other Skylanders with them. That's Chop Chop. But I do think it makes sense why I never really played as a lightning rod. I always chose the other characters. And maybe with upgrades, with him being fully upgraded, lightning rod may actually be a lot better than the original. There we go. Come on. I do think as well, once I've officially finished all of the character leveling up, I'll be able to immediately go straight to Giants. There we go. There we go. Come on. Let's take you off and let's swap to Sonic Boom. But I'm pretty sure Warnado is maxed out. So what we want to do is we want to simply do this. There we go. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Rotate. There we go. But I'm not really worried about, well, getting perfect scores on these, because perfect score doesn't actually give you anything. Unless it's the speed run.
This gate is through the teleporter.
Yep. Wrecking Ball. Oh, least favorite character in the entire franchise. So I was just looking at my notes. You have to move straight onto the level straight after this. Otherwise, it soft locks. Now the only way to get around that would be by playing the whole game again. Which at this point, you've spent hours playing Skylanders. You don't really want to be unable to continue your game. We've got all chests and the soul gem. So now we've got hats and... is that it? Legendary treasure.
Skylanders of the life
Story scrolls are the easiest ones to get. We'll use Stump Smash.
Here comes the smash!
There we go. Later levels are actually really good to level up the characters. Even if we haven't got the collection bonuses. Go, come on. Let's take him off and swap him for Zook.
Bringing the boom!
And let's go to the element. Here we go. Here we go. Small. There we go, come on. There we go, next one. There we go. Hopefully that's not a timer. No, it's not. This is one of the weirdest levels, but at least after this we're actually onto a really good one. Being the Arkeyan Armory. And just because Drill Sergeant is an Arkeyan robot in the game's lore, I do feel that we should actually play the next level as Drill Sergeant. Just because of the character's, like, lore. well, him and Chop Chop where possible. I know Drobot, there's something about Arkeyan technology, but I don't think Drobot was an Arkeyan. I just think he utilised the Arkeyan technology. Yep. I do think that he used the Arkeyan technology to well. I do think he used the Arkeyan technology to be able to well
Skylanders of the air element are
be all powerful, but I don't think he was always an Arkeyan.
stronger in this zone.
We Arkeans once ruled all of Skylands. We guarded the eternal source of magic to prevent future generations from discovering our secrets. Beyond this gate is what remains of our defenses.
Well, it's not, because you got your whole armory as well that we need to take down.
The Quicksilver Vault lies ahead. It will only open when the 3 energy beams are aligned with the 3 seals.
Skylanders of the magic element.
Now it's time to swap over to Voodoo.
Are stronger in this zone.
Come on. Because then after we've done the next episode, then it's going to be all the adventure packs. Because I want to have every single character fully leveled up and upgraded. With the exception of Double Trouble's Soul Generator. So that then, when we do the Lair of Chaos, we've got a fully upgraded team. It can be like a proper finale episode of the series. Because what we want to do is we just want to try and get all the characters fully maxed out, even the ones that we don't particularly like. Because then we can, well, 100% complete it. Is it just a story scroll left to get? Yep. I have all the story related stuff anyway. There we go. And one more, then we can move on to the next part. There we go. I do think though that Skylanders is actually a decent game, which, because of its gimmick, was overlooked. There we go.
Skylanders have a bond with their portal masters that is unbreakable, but they are not slaves. They have chosen to serve their portal master and do so eagerly. When Skylanders are defeated in battle, they instantly portal back home, where they can rest and heal.
That's funny. And I do think that Skylanders has actually aged quite well within the game's lore. Go. And I do think that the game's lore actually is really well created for the type of game that it is. Because by creating a game like Skylanders, what they're doing is, well, one, it's justified why you need to buy more characters. And why the toys exist.
The vault has been opened. You may at last retrieve what you seek.
So it makes sense for like a company like Activision to sell Skylanders toys. Whilst yes, I do agree that the business practice that they've done, Toys to Life, can be quite expensive. Using the concept in a creative way, I do think it's good, only when you're using Toys to Life as the primary focus. And I do think that the series did get oversaturated with all the competitors. And I do think that, like, if companies like Disney weren't actually created, and it was just Skylanders, then this oversaturation from the market would not happen. I'm just going to say Voodoo for the rest of this level. We get a Soul Gem in the next level, which will also be in this episode. But I do think it makes sense to do a whole episode minus no subject. In a way. Well, where possible. Because if I remember right, it's the only non-Earth Skyline to be able to actually break rocks. Come on. There we go. With level 9 as Voodoo. Plus as well, if you see, you get a lot more gold in later levels.
We pass unto you the very essence of all magical being, the Quicksilver.
There we go. Got everything but the speedrun's done, that's good. So in the next episode we can do the speedrun.
Quicksilver, to bind the magic within the core of light.
We've got one Eternal Source left, and then we're ready to go battle Chaos.
The Quicksilver is flowing through the core. I can't believe it. Who knew that there are still remnants of the Arkeyans?
We did.
Oh, well, of course you did. Please, we must find the eternal magic source. It's the final source we need to rebuild the core of light. Can you help us?
Yes, we can.
I can't believe I'm speaking to a real Arkeyan. I thought you'd all disappeared.
In some ways, yes. But in others, we have always been here. But for now, you will find the eternal source of magic locked away in our ancient armory, where you will also witness the full expanse of our civilization, of our power. Would you like to go to our armory now, Skylander?
Well, you have to. If you say no, then
Excellent.
it can
Then
soft lock
Arkeyan
the game.
Armory awaits you.
I don't know if it's all versions, just the American. And in this episode, we are going to use Drill Sergeant now. where we can use tech.
These caverns hold much of what is left of our once proud civilization. Restore power, and you will find the eternal magic source within. But be warned, Skylander. Restoring power will also awaken the ancient Arkeyan defenses that have lain dormant for thousands of years.
So we're going to swap now to Drill Sergeant. Because he is an Arkeyan robot.
At last, it is time. After untold ages of darkness, light.
This is my favourite soundtrack in the game as well.
The tech elements are stronger in this zone. Long ago, the evil Arkeyan sorcerer kings who lived within dark cities deep underground met their doom. The free magicians of Skylands combined their strength to bind the royal city of Arkus in a vault of eternal sleep. All that remains of their decadent empire are their machines, toiling away in the darkness for all eternity.
Except Drill Sergeant was actually a hero. Come on! I do think as well, having Arkus in the second game and finishing the storyline of the Arkeans is pretty much really good because, well, I do think that the first two games were planned at the same time. And then the other ones were rushed out because Skylanders was popular and Activision wanted a paycheck. That's how I feel about it anyway. Come on. Come on. I remember as well when I used to have the game, when I was younger, it used to always be Drill Sergeant, the one character I always played as. Because Drill Sergeant's always been my favourite. Come on. There we go. Let's swap over to the other Drill Sergeant now. Level this one up as well.
Fear not, young Portal Master. I am still with you. Follow the commands to control the war machine's powerful weapon system. Press the main attack button to fire. Use your secondary attack to punch the platforms and the automatons.
Yay! Come on! I do think this is also quite a good, almost final level. Not the last level before the main story ends, anyway. Because after this, all it is going to face off Chaos. Which, even though it is a good level, I do think that Lair of Chaos is just one of those traditional final levels of the game. I don't think that the final level of Skylanders is well, the first one anyway. In one way, this reminds me of Wally Wee, where you have the mini game. If I remember right, this is also one where you get to fight the other Arkeyan robots. I also do think that this is a good level to play multiplayer if you've got a second player around who wants to play Skylanders. Because one of you can focus then on controlling the robot, and one of you can control on like shooting the other stuff. Come on. But as well, I do think that there's... How are you meant to do that? I genuinely don't remember this part. But as well, I also do think it's good how this does return in the second game as well. To me, Giants just feels like DLC in a way. In an age where DLC wasn't as common. Same with stuff like the Wii era. There we go. Defeat this.
eternal magic source.
There it is. The eternal magic source.
You will find the eternal magic source in the main vault at the center of our temple. In order to unlock the main vault, 3 switches must be activated in smaller vaults. These vaults will require a security key card. You will find the security key card somewhere in the lower level of our temple. Find it and bring it back to the main security panel.
There we go.
Skylanders of the air element are strong.
Air element, so we'll use lightning rod, see if we can redeem it.
Bring forth the thunder!
Stronger in this zone.
Yeah, we need to swap. I do think it's a shame though that Lightning Rod is one of the only bad characters in the first game. It's a shame that it's not like the current roster. But I think it may change once we finish this. There we go. And I also see the
Behold,
last magic
the
character.
eternal magic source. It is imperative that you now retrieve the security card. There.
Which is there.
Skylanders of the magic element are stronger in this zone.
I think it's only right to swap over to Double Trouble since he's not had much screen time in the series. Have I done a heroic at it? Or not? No, I haven't. Double Trouble will be the only character in the game to not have all of his abilities unlocked for the Chaos Battle. But the good thing about Double Trouble is when you're going past an enemy, just press A or your primary attack button if it's difficult.
Skylanders of the air element are stronger in this zone.
And it will just target the enemy. Let's preview Voodoo as well. I know this is a longer episode, but the next one will be shorter. And I do think that Voodoo is actually quite a good character. Let's swap over to Voodoo. I've tried using other characters, but got the key card.
Excellent. You have found the security card. Now bring it back to the security control panel.
But before we do that, let's just go down to where all the other collectibles are. Let's swap to an air element.
You need an
Skylander.
air Skylander.
Let's use Warnado because he's not being used in this episode. All the others are in the air element, but not Warnado. I know he's maxed out, but I know this sounds silly, but I always drop down just to see if there's anything down here, because I keep forgetting that this part does not actually feature anything hidden down there, but in some elemental crates it does, so I always do recommend just exploring as much of the level as you can, even if it does take a little bit longer. There we go. This will go over to the chest. So because he's maxed out, we'll give Lightning Rod the gold.
One strike and you're out!
Just to make it a bit easier. There we go. Remove him again, put Warnado back on. After the second game, I haven't really got any of the characters for those yet.
Oh. Woo.
Like, one goal that I've got is I want to try and get a full collection of Skylanders stuff that's not like a chase variant. If it's different, if it appears in game, I want to collect it. If it doesn't appear in the game, then I don't see the value in collecting it for myself. That's mainly just because I don't really want to be spending a lot of money on Skylanders stuff that's not necessarily needed to 100% complete a game. There we go. We're ready to continue now. The Wii version of Skylanders is probably one of the best versions if you're wanting for... If you're wanting the best experience, I do recommend buying the Wii version, because the Wii version, in my opinion, is the definitive one. But it would be fun to purchase the other version to compare it. Magic Hat. I do think the Wizard Hat should have been able to be collected by a Magic Skylander. Just because of the theme. So this is one that you need an Earth Element Skylander for. We're going to use Prison Break. I know I'm not using the element I'm meant to, but it's going to swap over to magic anyway. There we go. And for it, I'm going to swap over to my least favourite magic, which is Wrecking Ball. Just because the character is the only magic element character we've not done. I do think this will probably be the longest Skylanders episode on the channel. But I'm not going to separate them, and then the next episode I do think is going to be one of the shorter ones. Okay, let's swap character. Like, I do think one fun thing to do could be play for the whole game with my fully upgraded start pack characters, or purchase the game for another console, like PlayStation or Xbox, and 100% it again. We'll swap over to Spyro then.
To defend all.
Just get this bit done quickly now. Go. There we go.
Succeeded.
There we go, that's the first one. Spyro, when he's upgraded, is very powerful. And I do think that upgrading the characters is the best option, especially for the weaker ones that aren't as good. There we go, come on. There we go. Activate.
All switches are now unlocked. You may now retrieve the eternal magic source, the final component of the core of light.
There we go. And then once we've seen the video at the end, then that'll be it for this episode. And in the next episode, we're going to complete these 2 levels that we've done in this one and be ready for adventure packs. There we go.
Portal Master, you have retrieved the final element, the very essence of Skylands, the eternal magic source. The core of light is reborn.
There we go, it's all rebuilt now.
Why, what's the matter, Glumshanks? You look, different somehow. What the? Are you kidding me? Glumshanks!
Master!
Glumshanks!
Master!
Glumshanks! Get us out of here! Full speed ahead! To the uplands! Ah! My darkness! My beautiful darkness! Well, I'm not beaten yet!
We did it! Wowzers, the core of light finally assembled. Now a grateful Skylands thanks me again. And you are welcome. Boom!
Ugh, get over yourself. Things don't feel like they're, done yet.
Oh, yeah. I see where you're going. That's because we haven't had our date yet. Double boom!
No, Callie is right. The Core of Light has saved Skylands from the darkness, but not from the wrath of chaos. Whatever weapon or power that he used to destroy the Great Machine before, we should assume that he could probably do it again. It's not over.
Hey, Hut! Sounds like we've got a job to do. We're gonna take the fight to the enemy right where he lives. His home base, before he can launch a counterattack. The Core of Light has revealed his location in the Outlands. I have the intel report right here.
That's it? General Robot, I could positively kiss you.
At ease, soldier.
Quite right. Of course. Now that we know the location of Chaos's fortress, our Skylander can mount a final assault.
Yeah, but how do you plan on getting there?
Why, the Core of Light, of course. Are you ready to take on the evil Chaos and rid Skylands of him once and for all?
Not yet.
Okay, I understand. You probably want to build up your strength before going into that evil place. Very wise.
There we go.
Talk to Hugo.
So thanks for watching this episode, and in the next one we're going to finish off those 2 levels, ready to do our adventure packs. Thanks for watching and bye!